Good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. Are you smiling at me from your favorite star? The star that you wished on when once we were young, for dreams to be dreamed and songs to be sung. Good night, Mrs. Calabash. I send you a kiss till we meet and we laugh and perhaps reminisce. And finally, I'm sure that we will know the mystery of that unfinished song that will go on as long as there's love. I know you, Mrs. Calabash. I know you so well. The mystery created between us, it was done very well. They'll never know. They'll just second guess. 'Cause every love story can't be Romeo and Juliet. So wait, Mrs. Calabash. Wait on that star. I'll be there, my love, wherever you are. Who cares of age? What love we staged? That unfinished song, as long as there's love.
Good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. Are you smiling at us from your favorite star? The star that you wished on when once we were young. For dreams to be dreamed and songs to be sung.
So I say good night, Mrs. Calabash. I'll send you that kiss till we meet and we laugh and perhaps reminisce. And finally, I'm sure that we will know the mystery of that unfinished song that will go on as long as there's love. Good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are.
Duke Mitchell loves Jimmy Durante, but then again, so do millions of other people. The main difference is that Jimmy has been Duke's idol ever since the young California-based entertainer played his first nightclub date back in New York at age 17. This program is a reflection of that love affair between two men. Months of research, days of travel and interviews, hours of pleading for the resources to do the job and do it right, weeks of rehearsals and performances, all coming down to the final product, a tribute to Jimmy Durante, one of the greatest and most honest entertainers ever to grace a stage.
'Cause it's one of those songs that you hear now and then. You don't know just where, you don't know just when. It's one of those songs that is over and done. It's one of those songs you start playing again. Yes, it's one of those songs that you hear for a while. It comes in the fashion and it goes out of style. It's one of those songs that you think you forgot, but it's one of those songs you cannot forget it. Yes, it's one of those songs that makes you recall a ride in the springtime, a walk in the fall, a day in the country, a night on the town. The sun's coming up and the rain's coming down. The evening you powdered, the morning you missed, the love of your life you can never forget. The reason is simple, the memory belongs to one of those songs. One more, 'cause it's one of those songs that you hear now and then. You don't know just when, you don't know just when. It's one of those songs that you hear again. again. It's one of those songs you start playing again. Yes, it's one of those songs that you hear for a while. It comes into fashion and it goes out of style. It's one of those songs that you think you forgot, cause it's one of those songs, one more. It's one of those songs.
People outside our profession generally identify Jimmy by his trademark, his schnoz. But people in show business don't. They don't judge him by the length of his nose, by the width and the depth of his heart.
Well, by the time he got to be famous, Duke, I'm sure this big nose was no problem to Jimmy, was it?
That's right, he never picked on anybody. The comedy he did was always on himself. The whole world was his Lower East Side. He said when he walked down the street as a kid, they used to call him Big Nose. So he made up his mind to never pick on anybody, no time. He built his comedy on his character, and his most prolific point, his nose.
The other night I'm walking home and feeling so gay. When I'm walking home, I'm always that way. What a home I got. The kitchen is delightful. The living room is grand. And the bathroom is out of this world, which makes it a little bit inconvenient. When I open up my door, I got the grandest surprise. All my friends were there. They began to harmonize. Wait a minute. Curb your enthusiasm. It isn't my birthday. It isn't? No, but it's the birthday of someone near and dear to me. It's my nose's birthday, not mine. And I've come to say the schnoz is doing fine. My nose was born upon this day in 1893. Exactly 2 weeks later, the stork delivered me. It was the first time in history that a nose outweighed the kid. When I was born, my dad took one look at my schnoz and said to the stork, "Take that back. Just because our country's emblem is an eagle, that don't mean we have to raise one." But in spite of my dad, the schnoz and I are closer than David and Mercedes. Not even a mustache came between us. I tried to raise a mustache once, but what happened? Nothing. It wouldn't grow in a shave. It's sabotage. But I'm as happy as I can be, cause it's my nose's golden anniversary. Looking back over the years, the schnoz and I weathered many a storm. I remember years ago, my first train ride. I was in the lower berth when I decided to call the porter. I stuck my nose out the curtain, and what happened? The porter came by, grabbed the schnoz, and before I could pull it back in, he brushed it, shined it, polished it, and said, "Where's the other shoe?" A big tear rolled down the nose, and it's a brave tear that takes a trip like that. I felt sorry for the schnoz, but I'm proud of him. Why? I'll tell you. The schnoz was never unreasonable. He never asked for no French roll handkerchiefs. He didn't need no French roll handkerchiefs. The wipe of the cup was enough. Yes, I'll never forget the time the schnoz saved my life. It was one of those sultry weekends at the beach, in the water swimming the Australian frog. When I found myself face to face with a vicious swordfish, he was about to attack. And after taking a second look at me, the swordfish said, "I give up. You're equipped with a superior weapon." Cause it's my golden nose's anniversary. The other way, it's my nose's golden anniversary. Yes, sir.
Hey, I heard the first time that Jimmy went to a Broadway show with his wife was the first time he ever went to a Broadway opening. And he's wearing a turtleneck sweater as always, and naturally the hat. And his wife says, "Jimmy, you can't go to a Broadway opening looking like that." And Durante says, "Why not? Daniel Boone wore a hat."
You want to hear the classic?
Yeah.
This is the classic of all of them. One of his writers, Pete, you got to hear this. This is funny.
Sure.
He was getting married. So he asked Jimmy to be the best man, and Jimmy agreed. So now when you're married as a Jew, you're married under a canopy. It's called a chuppah. I'm a Sicilian. I was married with a cross.
Right.
But this is a chuppah, right? Now 4 of your best friends hold the poles. Now here's the picture. The bride, the groom, the rabbi. On the left, holding one pole, Don Rickles.
Oh, boy.
On the right, Durante, the best man. Behind him on the left, Shecky Green. Okay, that's the picture. So now as they're getting married, the rabbi gives everybody a yarmulke. You know what a yarmulke is? That little skull hat that they put on in the back, right? So he hands him out, and Jimmy puts it on. So Margie, his wife, comes up and says, "You can't wear that." And he says, "Why not?" She says, "Because Red's a Jew, Shecky's a Jew, Don's a Jew, Jackie's a Jew. You're a Christian, you're a Catholic." He says, "Hey, if it's good enough for the Pope, it's good enough for Durante." They're a classic.
I love it.
10 girls ago, I wish that I had met you 10 girls ago. I was a rockin' rover, oh, if I had only met you then. Girls, 10 moons ago, I wish that I had kissed you 10 moons ago. If I could live it over, I'd give you the love I gave to 10 fiddles. I was one kiss from heaven, 7 come 11. You came along. Now I know the other 10 were wrong. Everybody, 10 steps to go. To walk with you, my darling, 10 steps to go. To say I do, my darling, I'll make up for time we've been apart. 10 times the love that's in my heart. Let's go get it now. 10 girls ago, I wish that I had met you 10 girls ago. I was a rockin' rover, oh, if I had only met you then. Ladies, 10 moons ago, I wish that I had kissed you 10 moons ago. If I could live it over, I'd give you the love I gave to 10 more fiddles. I was one kiss from heaven, 7 come 11. You came along, now I know the other 10 were wrong. Go get it, 10 steps to go. To walk with you, my darling, 10 steps to go. To say I do, my darling, I'll make up for time we've been apart. 10 times the love that's in my, 10 times the love that's in my, 10 times the love that's in my heart. I want everybody to sing this song, 'cause your job is hanging by a thread. Even canines sing this tune. You know why I want you to sing it? Because Durante says so. Now sing it. Get ready, here we go. 10 moons ago, I wish that I had kissed you 10 moons ago. If I could live it, you're singing a little too loud.
Love I gave to 10.
I was one kiss from heaven, 7 come 11. You came along, now I know the other 10 were wrong. Bring it up, bring it up. 10 steps to go, that's it. To walk with you, my darling, 10 steps to go, that's it. To say I do, my darling, I'll make up for time we've been apart. Everybody, 10 times the love that's in my, 10 times the love that's in my, 10 times the love that's in my heart. I can't stand this tune. I don't know why Sammy Fain wrote. He wrote better material than that. Love is a many splendid things, secret love, all them good songs. He's got the whole track singing the song. I'll be with you in apple blossom time. I'll be with you to change your name to mine. One day in May, you'll come and say, happy, happy to pride, that the sun shines on today. What a wonderful wedding there will be. What a very, very wonderful day for you and me. Church bells will chime. You will be mine when in apple blossom. Gene Casey, build up the band, build it up. Let me hear it. I'll be with you in apple blossom time. I'll be with you to change. God leave your name to mine, forget it. One day, maybe in May. Where are they, all black? I'll come along and say, happy the bride that the sun shines on today. What a wonderful wedding there's gonna be. What a very, very, very wonderful day for you and me. Billy church bells will chime. We gotta do some time. In apple, take me home. Blossom time. Build it, build it. I said it, apple. In apple blossom time.
Now we get to write in the famous Mrs. Calabash.
No.
His first true love has got to be the same woman he immortalizes.
You stick around and I'll answer that after the show.
Well, there are a few things I know about Jimmy. For example, his incredible relationship with Eddie Jackson and Lou Clayton. I mean, that was phenomenal.
Well, they had a hell of a partnership.
Yeah.
Most partners can't find friends that honest, and most friends can't keep partnerships that loyal.
That's for sure.
He had a relationship with every performer he ever worked with. Especially one was Bill Bojangles Robinson, who'll be played by Gene Bell here. Now, there were no color barriers or religion barriers with Durante. Understand me? And that's what I want to see in this show. Now, you see those shoes? They're called Mary Janes in the old days, and I had a pair of them, right? When they first came out, they were the fad. Durante came in with Margie to see me. I'm working this little joint. Now, you know how I work. I kick and I jump and everything. Now, Durante was frustrated with these shoes because he wears slippers, you know. He's looking at the shoes, he's looking at me, he's looking at the shoes, he's looking at me. Finally couldn't take it anymore, and he looked at me and he said, "You brought your dancing shoes." Get up here. I need to be. Update the people. Oh, what a song. What will it? A Dink A Do, A Dink A Do. It's got the whole world swooning. Eskimo bells up in Iceland. They swing in their own paradise lands. Sing it in A Dink A Do, A Dink A Do, A Dink A Do. Simply means ink. A Dink A Do, A Dink A Do. Ladies and gentlemen, my very good friend, Mr. Bill Robinson. Never do his feet ever leave his ankles. This is the only one that didn't work in roots. Hurry. Here we go, Bill. Double up, Bill. Double it. A Dink A Do, A Dink A Do, A Dink A Do. You've got the whole world swimming in A Dink A Do, A Dink A Do, A Dink A Do. You've got the whole world
Sinatra don't have a chance. Eskimo bells up in Iceland. One more. They sing and swing in their paradise lands. We're going home. Bing. Hurry-kitty. 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 Dance it off. Hurry-kitty. Hurry-kitty. We're going home. Hurry-kitty.
After so many triumphs in Hollywood, Jimmy went back to Broadway. He started a musical called Strike Me Pink. The show was responsible for a coast-to-coast radio show where he teamed up with a guy named Gary Moore and delivered some of the most classic lines. Lines like the time he was dancing the strut away with a girl called Suzette when she accidentally backed into the radiator. Zip crept Suzette. Then he said, I took Suzette up to my apartment when her husband walked in. And he said to me, what are you doing here? And Jimmy says, I'm putting on my top hat, I'm putting on my white tie, I'm putting on my top coat to make my getaway in a strut away. The man is beautiful, beautiful. And he lives by one thing. Wilson Meisner's famous line, be nice to the people you meet going up because they're the same people coming down.
That's right.
And he and Gary Moore probably had the biggest rating in radio. That's Jimmy right there with Gary's son. Then it happened. Jimmy was struck by one tragedy after another. Give me a cigarette, Pete, please.
Yeah, give me mine.
He lost 5 people in his family in the same year. He said it was like a kick in the heart. And he didn't work for a long time. I guess he felt that he couldn't get the laughs anymore. But knowing this man, he didn't want the laughs anyway. That's what makes him capable of taking a song with a simple, good lyric and reversing the tail end of the tune, adding his own type of humor.
Is this where we get to explain Mrs. Calabash?
No. I said, George, I'll explain that later. By then, the great Schnarzola had a long, long career. He met a lot of new, interesting people. In fact, there was a definite new love that came into his life. Did you know about that?
No, but I'd like to.
It's probably the greatest moment in any man's life. What's the greatest moment in any man's life? When his child is born.
Yeah.
Down by a river and close to a mountain, there stands the fountain of the bells. Hear angels' voices, they're singing, while chapel bells, they're ringing. A magic mood that cast a lifelike spell over children. But if you want to hear them without being near them, be sure in your heart a true love dwells. Then I'll cross that river and I'll climb that mountain and kneel at the fountain of the bells. You know, folks, the Lord once said, I have raised them up in righteousness, and I will direct all their ways. They shall build my cities, and they shall let go my captives, not for price nor reward. then I'll cross that river, and I'll climb that mountain to pray at the fountain of the bells. Good night, little children, wherever you are.
John. Hi, how are you?
John Merger,
Hey,
brother.
John.
Wally, good to see you.
How are
Hi,
you,
George.
John?
How are you, Gene? Hi, Duke.
Get him a chair, Pete.
Hey, Duke, you're gonna find a place in this for my favorite Durante song, aren't you?
What, Chitty Bee?
Sure.
It's one of the classics. The first time I heard that song was in Vegas. They were breaking the setup one night, and Jimmy came out, you know, and he says, was everybody taken care of? Now, you know how generous Jimmy was. Everybody got $100. Lighting men, microphone men, you name it. Everybody got $100, right? So that was real dark on stage, you know. And Jimmy come walking down, and some stranger left the casino and walked right into the club, and it was very dimly lit. So Jimmy walked up, he figured he was one of the guys, put his hand in his pocket, took out $100, gave it to the guy, and walked away from him. And the guy came out and he said, this guy gave me $100. So we told him, forget about it, man, just go to the crap table.
I never in my lifetime was so delighted. Honest, I'm as happy as a clown. It happened at a music club where I was invited in the wealthiest home in this town. I knew the joint was wealthy. There was a doily under every cuspidor. What a fun. I rubbed elbows with Iterby. I rubbed elbows with Shostakovich. I rubbed elbows with Rubinstein. I had to rub elbows with them. They wouldn't shake hands with me. After dinner, Iterby sat down and played his latest concerto. Shostakovich complied with his latest etude. And Rubinstein thrilled the crowd with a sonata he composed. Then all eyes turned upon me. And why not? I was sleeping. Ignoring the hostile stares of the hoi polloi, I walked up to the piano, took out my music out of my back pocket, which was wrapped around a salami sandwich. Then I sat down at the Steinway for the first time to present my symphony, my melody. And this is how it went. Chitty Bee, Chitty Bee, Chitty Bee, Chitty Bee, Chitty Bee. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Chitty Bee, Chitty Bee, Chitty Bee, Chitty Bee, Chitty Bee. You go, yeah, yeah, yeah. Just play this melody whenever you feel blue. It's gonna be another Inca Dink A Do. Chitty Bee, Chitty Bee, Chitty Bee, Chitty Bee, Chitty Bee. You go, yeah, yeah, yeah. Folks, I recognize the appeal of Beethoven's Symphony No. 5. I recognize Tchaikovsky's No. 6. But my symphony will be Durante's 6 and 7/8. Why not? I got the inspiration from an old hat band. But believe me, folks, history will be made when I introduce my symphony at Carnegie Hall. I could just hear the strings section. Where are they? I could hear the brass section. I could just hear the woodwinds. Wait a minute. Another outburst like that, and your drums go back to Sears and Roebuck. Just visualize a symphony orchestra behind me. An audience of 90,000 in front of me. And with a spotlight hitting me, just visualize me singing. Chitty Bee, Chitty Bee, Chitty Bee, Chitty Bee. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Chitty Bee, Chitty Bee, Chitty Bee, Chitty Bee, Chitty Bee. You go, yeah, yeah, yeah. Suppose your girl refuses you a good night kiss. There's just one thing to do you'll never miss with this. Chitty Bee, Chitty Bee, Chitty Bee, Chitty Bee, Chitty Bee. You say yeah, yeah, yeah. One more, you say yeah, yeah, yeah.
When they celebrated Jimmy's 50th anniversary in show business, I was there. And Walter Winchell summed it all up by saying this. I got it written right here. I love it. After 50 years of being a star and in the big money, you would think that Jimmy Durante is a wealthy man. The truth is, he's not. But if you count a man's blessings and his countless friends, Jimmy Durante is the richest man in the world. Why isn't he wealthy? Because everyone knows he's the softest touch in show business. What few of you also know is that Jimmy Durante has given away over $1 million.
Wow.
And not a cent of it was deductible. Jimmy in show business is clear enough proof that horse racing doesn't have the only thoroughbreds.
You know, folks, I don't believe the grass is greener in the other fellow's yard. I don't have a mansion. No plot to call my own. 'Cause I've got a one-room home. I need no expenses upon my telephone. 'Cause I've got a one-room home. Vanderbilt has a house in the country. I got no country, not even one tree. But gee, how I would miss it if ever I should roam. 'Cause I love my one-room home. You know, folks, I got a one-room home. You may have a 2-room, 3-room, 4-room, 5-room, 6-room, 7-room, 8-room, 9-room, 10-room home. I only got a one-room home. And if you was to ask me why I got a 2-room, 3-room, 4-room, 5-room, 6-room, 7-room, 8-room, 9-room, 10-room home, I would ask you, why not have a 2-room, 3-room, 4-room, 5-room, 6-room, 7-room, 8-room, 9-room, 10-room home? Because I only got a one-room home. You like your 2-room, 3-room, 4-room, 5-room, 6-room, 7-room, 8-room, 9-room, 10-room home? Well, keep your 2-room, 3-room, 4-room, 5-room, 6-room, 7-room, 8-room, 9-room, 10-room home. And let me have my one-room home. Because the furniture I got does not belong in a 2-room, 3-room, 4-room, 5-room, 6-room, 7-room, 8-room, 9-room, 10-room home. You know, folks, I got a one-room home, furnished very comfortably. Because in it, I have a complete living room set with penny-point chairs, twin beds, a dining room table with a couple of little soup and cigar stains, a convertible couch, a chaise lounge, a drunken fight brewery, a ping-pong table, a television set, a baby grand, a Louis Couture chiffonnier, and a Murphy bed in case I got company. Now you may wonder how I got all this furniture in my 1-room, 2-room, 3-room, 4-room, 5-room, 6-room, 7-room, 8-room, 9-room, 10-room home. It was easy. I got no ceiling. But gee, how I would live if ever I should roam. 'Cause I love my one-room home. One more time. 'Cause I love my one-room home. Did you ever have the feeling that you wanted to go? Still had the feeling that you wanted to stay? You knew it was right, it wasn't wrong. Still you knew it wouldn't be very long. It's tough to have the feeling that you wanted to go. Still have the feeling that you wanted to stay. You started to go, change your mind. Start to go again, but change your mind again. It's tough to have the feeling that you wanted to go. Still have the feeling that you wanted to stay. Don't rate me, boss, so latino. I'll go.
I'll stay.
I'll stay.
I'll go.
I'll go.
I'll stay.
I'm going, but who will be with you when I'm far away, when I'm far, far away from you? Who will be with you when I'm far away, when I'm far, far away from you? Who's gonna buy you all those pretty things? Who'll take you to Woolrich for those diamond rings? Say, who will be with you when I'm far away, when I'm far, far away from you? Now who will be with you when I'm far, far away? Let me hear that high note, maestro. What a note, what a note, a promissory note if I ever heard one. You know, just the other day, I was checking up in an airplane factory on orders from the adjutant general. So I'm standing there minding my own business when along comes a guy, slaps a propeller on my nose, and takes me for a test flight. What a catastrophe. I didn't mind the power dives. I didn't mind the loop-de-loops. But when the pilot turned around to the other pilot and said, "We certainly took off with a jerk," that was going too far. Surrounded by assassins, that's what. Surrounded by assassins. Hit it, Jack Beeland. Who will be with you when I'm far away, when I'm far away from you? What a verse, what a voice. I'm taking singing lessons from Sinatra, can't last forever. You know, in the recent examinations of the adjutant general, the editors of Who's Who, they were picking the 10 most intelligent men in the country. They comes up with this question, quote, "What's the Grand Canyon?" They thought they had me. But with alacrity, I jumps to my feet and I said, "Gentlemen, the Grand Canyon is a big chasm. And what's a chasm? If you ask me what's a chasm, I'll tell you what's a chasm. A chasm is a hole. And what's a hole? Everybody knows what's a hole. A hole is nothing. And if you think I'm going to stand here and talk about nothing, you're crazy. Who will be with you when I'm far away? When I'm far, far, far away? One more. Now when I'm far, far away." Once I built a railroad, made it run against time. Once I built a railroad. Now it's done. Brother, can you spare a dime? Once I built a tower to the sun. Bricks, rivets, and lime. Once I built that tower, but now it's done. Brother, can you spare a dime? Once in khaki suits, gee, we look swell. Full of that Yankee doodle dee 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 dum. Half a million boots, we're slugging through hell. I was the kid on the drum. Say, don't you remember? They called us Al. It was Al all the time. Say, don't you remember? I'm your pal. Buddy, you gotta give me that dime. Once in khaki suits, gee, we all look swell. We were all full of that Yankee diddle-doodle-dum. Millions and millions of boots went slugging through hell. We were all the kids on the drum. Say, don't you remember? They called me Jim. It had to be Jimmy all the time. Say, don't you remember? 'Cause I'm your pal. Brother, can you spare a dime?
With the list of songs we got now, we can only shoot for one more and wrap it up. And it's got to be something really special. Don't ask, George. This is the way I want to finish. To you and to the audience out there. The man's entertained kings, queens, presidents, and other heads of states. nationalities, religions, colors. I walked into this man's home. There he was, sitting all alone in a chaise lounge with a hat and a sweater, watching his friends on television. So my little dedication, my little tribute to Jimmy and Margie will be this. I was always frustrated by the fact that Durante always wanted to do Cyrano de Bergerac. But because of his diction and because of his humor, he felt that it might be a little contrary because of the big actors, the Sir Laurence Oliviers and the Jose Ferraras and the John Barrymores. They all did this. And Jimmy felt that it would be funny if he did it. But I don't. So what I did is I took a song called I Lost the Sunshine and Roses and took the very last speech, the death speech, from Cyrano de Bergerac, the very last speech, and tied it on to the tail end of the tune. That's my dedication. That's my farewell speech to the public, because I love them, and I'm sure you do, and I'm sure they do.
I lost the sunshine and roses. I lost the heavens of blue. I lost the beautiful rainbow. I lost the morning dew. I lost the angel who gave me summer, the whole winter through. I lost the gladness that turned into sadness when I lost you. Saturday the 26th of October, 1665, an hour or so before dinner, Durante was ambushed. His battlefield, a gutter. Margie, wait, I may not be here when you return. This is not the way the story ends. Remember what Beauty said to the Beast? I love you. And he turned into a handsome prince. But because of you, I have one friend, more than a friend. I know my enemies, my ancient enemies. You, my enemies. You know who they are? Falsehood, fear, prejudice, cowardice, compromise, and my worst enemy, vanity. I knew he would try to conquer me in the end, but no, I fight on and on and on and on and on and on. All my laurels you may take away, but there is one treasure that I own. One thing in spite of you I call my own. And while I stand before my God tonight, it will be there. It will be there. One thing unstained by this world. In spite of everything, it's my own. In spite of everything, it's my own. And that is my proboscis. A Dink A Do. Oh, what a tune.
George, you keep asking about Mrs. Calabash. I guess she's always been a mystery. And it should stay that way. I guess Mrs. Calabash has got to be every woman in the world. Because in Durante's life, there's only 3 loves. His wife, Margie, his daughter, Cece, and Mrs. Calabash.
Good night, Jimmy, wherever you are.